right here is at Walterdale is The Apprentice of Swipe, which some people may recall. And so this is one national playwriting competition that Walterdale held. It received a grant from the province, and this was to celebrate Alberta's 75th anniversary. And so I ended up winning this competition of over 40 or 50 submissions. And what's interesting about it, I mean, it's commemorating Alberta, and it's commemorating, you know, and it was a national playwriting competition, so anybody and really everybody was able to submit across the country. And what was interesting is that it has nothing to do with Alberta. It has nothing to do specifically with Canada at all. And so it's basically it's a swamp set fantasy, and it's these characters are sort of they're professional thieves, I guess, in a swamp, and anybody that gets mired off a cruise boat, whatever, they're pickpocketers, and they have this whole culture, and it's fascinating to see how Gordon's kind of built this kind of culture and the interactions that these characters have, and the way he deals with the spiritual component in there. It's not specifically religious. It's no specific religion involved here, but there's questions of, you know, an afterlife and what we believe in, and the importance of belief. And quite frankly, it's just so well written. It's poetic. It's engaging, and there's sort of spoken songs in it. So and he had some success with it after Walterdale. So it was done in Toronto, and it had success there. And then in the early 90s, it was done at the University of Lethbridge. And he did a bit of a rewrite to the beginning of it, and then a little bit here and there throughout. So it's actually the most recent version, basically the University of Lethbridge version that's printed in here, because that's one that Gordon wanted. And I allowed obviously I said, you know, the playwrights, if you want to do any changes. And a number of them didn't touch a word on it at all, and then a few of them made some tweaks after that. But yeah, it's a fascinating play. And of course, Gordon Pengilly is, I think, well known in Alberta in theatre circles, and he's been a real advocate for arts and culture and theatre in specific for such a long time. So it's great that he could be represented, play could be represented in here.